Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galatich Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today.
This is Lady Redbirds basketball on Redbirds live from West Frankfort, Max Morris Gymnasium. I'm Garrett Smith, joined by the one, the only, Paxton Griffith.
I like when you say that, Garrett. I really do. I really do. It's great to be here. It's great to be at Max Morris Gymnasium, coming off a big win on Tuesday night. First home game of the year. I'm excited. Hey, and not a bad crowd.
No, good crowd here opening night at home. We welcome you into our pregame coverage. As always, that's brought to you by Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. New shop down in Paducah, Kentucky as well. So Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies. Go check them out. Our pregame coverage. Paxton, good start as you mentioned against Carterville, 54-41 victory. You got to like the team's ability to battle back. Battled some adversity in that game. Big lead was cut to 1. No panic from the ladies. Able to build that lead back up. Double-digit wins.
Yeah, they could have easily laid down there after blowing a 13, 14-point lead, especially when you're playing at Carterville, first game of the year. But, they played well. I'm hoping we see a lot of what we saw in that first quarter throughout this whole game tonight. So hopefully they come out ready to go. And, you can't let teams get back into games when you have a big lead like that. So hopefully that's not something that is a catalyst for the season.
Coming in tonight, you're playing a good Vienna team, Paxton. Vienna Eagles, a team that past few years have really gotten the better of you, but they're down a couple of their good seniors from last year in Summer Daubert and Ava Rush. Let's see if a team making a decent drive in your home gym, you can take advantage of them having to move to a couple of new players in terms of their new leaders. Your gym, your rims, you're used to it, and try to get up early. I think that's a big key against a team that typically is really strong in Vienna.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting up early, I think, is a huge thing they need to do. Don't look back once you do get up. I think Lemon's going to have a big game tonight. And they have a really good crowd in the cheering section tonight. So I think if they can get off to a hot start, the crowd will get into it, and they'll only keep going from there.
All right, we'll go ahead and look ahead at what we got with the Lady Redbirds this month and next here on Redbirds Live. After tonight, Paxton, we go to your favorite place, Harrisburg, Illinois, for the Lady Bulldog Preview Tournament.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, we'll be over there for 3 of the 4 Frankfort matchups. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Carmi, AJ, and El Dorado, respectively, over there. And then in December, 3 games on the slate. December 2nd here at home against Pinckneyville. Then the 18th against our old friends, the Benton Rangers.
Oh, yes.
And December 20th to round out. That's a Saturday game at Gallatin County. So that's your schedule for the Lady Redbirds here on Redbirds Live. A lot of good games, a lot of good teams. Coach Dowd's got himself a good team. One thing we liked and we pointed out the other day was their depth. I thought they had some nice depth and some options. They're still going to be short Courtney Russell here tonight, but still a lot more depth this season compared to what we've seen in recent history.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, like you said, to have the ability, they're down a player who was a starter for the most part last season. So to be able to have the wherewithal on the team to come in on a first night and win like that, and now you're home without her again. So you're going to hope for the same here. We saw some big plays from Ashley Rolla, from Presley Britton. And so, you're going to have more of the same with that. And I think we'll have a good game here tonight. I really, really do.
Well, let's jump into some of those keys that can be integral in Frankfurt getting a victory. It's the week's keys to the game. What would you like to see Frankfurt focus on tonight, Paxton?
Well, the one thing I'd like them to focus on is hitting a few outside shots and not settling. No, we saw them settle a lot after that first quarter. Seemed like they were going away from what was successful in that first quarter and just wanted to shoot outside shots that weren't there. But I do think it's important to hit a few shots because then it's going to create so much space inside. But I also think the big thing here is getting off to a hard start. Like you said earlier, I think they have, like I said, a good solid crowd in the cheering section tonight. So if they can get off to a good, quick start, I think the crowd will get into it and they can just keep riding it.
We did see Carterville hit some open threes against West Frankfurt. Vienna, a team that typically likes to shoot threes as well. And so you'd like to see some better closeouts, obviously, in that aspect.
Yeah, I'd like to see Frankfurt, if Vienna's hitting threes, just because they're hitting threes doesn't mean you necessarily have to shoot like they are. I think that's what we saw them do against Carterville. Carterville shot themselves back into that game, and I think the Lady Redbirds were kind of thinking, okay, well, if they're going to shoot themselves into this game, let's shoot them back out of it, and that didn't really work, and they kind of had to go back to their first quarter ways to get that lead back. So I think it is important to play their own style, and if Vienna is shooting the ball well, you just got to play through it and hopefully knock some shots down, but don't go away from your game plan.
Couple minutes before tip-off, Lady Redbirds, Lady Eagles. Be back in a moment on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
All right, we welcome you back. The conclusion of the nation's national anthem. And it's time for our Sam C. Mitchell and Associates starting lineups. Begin with the Vienna Lady Eagles, led by head coach Rick Metcalf.
He's been doing it for a long time, hasn't he, Garrett?
That's right. A lot of wins under his belt.
First off for Vienna is going to be number 0, Jenna Waters. She's a senior, a 5'7" senior. Next is Abby Jones, 5'6" senior. Maddie Palmer, number 24, freshman, 5'4". Emmy Gurley, 5'8", senior. And then rounding out the starting lineup is number 23, Iris Mount. It's a name, Iris. Good song. Sorry, I had to throw it in there.
You're a musician at heart, so.
Yep, you know it.
So for Coach Metcalf, it's Waters, Gurley, Jones, Mount, and Palmer. Now for your West Frankfort Lady Redbirds, led by head coach Nathan Dodd. Number 14, 5'8", senior Presley Britton. Number 13, 5'5", senior Timber Melvin. Number 10, 5'10", senior Evan Lemon. Number 11, 5'8", junior Abby Castile. And number 23, 5'7", senior Emma Ridgway. Lemon, Castile, Melvin, Britton, Ridgway, same unit that saw the Redbirds get their first victory of the season. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right, Paxton?
Absolutely. Might as well let it go back out there. And what we saw in that first quarter, I'm hoping we see it again in this first quarter and throughout the whole game.
But, that's your starting unit. I think Coach Dodd did show in that first game that he's still going to ride the hot hand. And, whatever five's getting the job done, that's going to be the five on the floor at the end of the ball game. There's plenty in the mix that could finish a game that doesn't start here tonight.
Well, we talked about how there were some key players who, for not starters, who made big plays. Ashley Rollins' play comes to mind. So he's going to play his. He's going to use his bench. He's not going to just roll out there with the same five. So that's a good problem to have.
Tip controlled by West Frankfort. Lemon into the half court, goes left side. Timber Melvin. Melvin stops. Point right and gives it up to Ridgway. Ridgway downhill. Picks it up, gives to Castile. Castile gives to Melvin. And it's loose on the floor. Tie-up's going to give it to Vienna.
See the Lady Redbirds trying to get into an offense there, and they're not really going anywhere as the pass was behind Melvin. And turnovers were a problem we talked about in the first game, Garrett, and first possession of the game is a turnover, not what you want to see.
Vienna with the basketball, first possession. To the goal, right block, going up, shot block, rebounded by Ridgway, who clears it out to Evan Lemon. Lemon into the half court, dribbles in front of Vienna's bench, skip past to Ridgway. She's going to fire for three on the way. It is good as it rolls home.
There's a three-pointer I wanted. She shot a few of those last game.
The kind roll on your home rims.
Yep.
3-0 West Frankfort, a minute 10 in. Jones right side with the basketball. Goes to the point to Mount. Now Waters on the left. Swing around, looking post. They go into the post. Mount up. No. Rebound into Melvin. Melvin is tied up.
And we're going to the Lady Redbirds. And some of the Lady Redbird fans wanted a foul. And May have been able to get one there, but I think jump ball is probably the correct call. Looked fairly clean.
Yeah, I think there probably shouldn't have been anything. Didn't
Yeah,
look like
yeah.
there was a whole lot other than just trying to get the hands in there, but it didn't look like a big fight. It just looked like Melvin was trying to protect it.
Vienna in a press here, and Lemon looking to take it all away and gets fouled. And they're going to stay on the floor for some reason, even though she was making every indication that she was going up for the shot.
That's a couple times tonight. We saw it in the JV game. We pointed one out that it was an obvious shot attempt, and they say on the floor. But
there was a couple like that in the Carterville game,
I guess
too.
if you just foul really hard and she doesn't go up 100%.
People just don't know the game anymore.
I mean, just foul really hard, I guess.
That's what it comes down to.
Pass deflected. Vienna's going to get it. Other way. Layup up and in for two for Mount. 3-2 West Frankfort.
3 possessions, 2 turnovers so far for the Lady Redbirds. They had over 20 last game, something you do not want to see continue. Got lucky there on that pass. And there's another turnover. Vienna showing a press here, and it's kind of got the Lady Redbirds a little rattled.
Yeah, 3 early turnovers.
Yep. On 4 possessions. Not a good sign.
What do you know? The one possession you don't turn it over, you get a 3 ball. So
yeah,
just get some shots up.
Yeah, absolutely. You get plenty of time to get the ball across too, so don't let that press scare you into turning the ball over. Vienna's showing a patient offense, and that's a tough shot there.
Rebound track down Timber Melvin. Here comes Lemon. Skip ahead Britton. Britton pulls the jumper. It's good. Long 2 banked in from Presley Britton.
Banks open late tonight.
Fine by me.
Yeah.
We'll take it. 4:55 to go in the first. Waters thought about it. Swings to the corner. Triple in front of Frankfurt's bench is good. From Jones.
And the press is very beatable.
Lemon through the lane. Blocked on her shot attempt. Rebound pulled down Vienna. Waters into the corner.
Out of bounds.
Dribbled right out of bounds. Frankfurt basketball. Steal forced. Jones right out on the baseline.
If you want to beat this press, you just got to get it right to the middle. Wherever you pass it into, get it right to the Redbird head there. And it's a wide open layup every time. You just got to get it there. Vienna is not very good at, once the second pass comes through, it's pretty much a broken deal if they want it to be done.
Frankfurt throws it away.
A wide open layup there, too, if you can make the elementary style pass. Those are those unforced turnovers, Garrett. We saw a lot of those against Carterville, too.
Merchant in first time, in for Gurley. Waters swings to the right to Merchant. Into the corner. Down to the block. Layup up and in for Mount. 7-5 Vienna lead. Britton corner jumper up and off the rim. Follow-up basket, bank shot, no. Ridgway's effort, no. Loose again on the floor. And a tie-up's going to give it back to Vienna. Got to finish that basket.
Going to finish a couple of those baskets. Those are layups. You just want to lay those in.
3:35 to go in the first. Jones downhill, kicks it out, a reach in on the floor on Frankfurt.
Frankfurt's probably fortunate that was a foul called because that was going to be a wide open 3. Vienna's press is really making the Lady Redbirds struggle here, and Vienna's taking a slow approach to offense, and it's paying off so far. Getting good looks every time.
Waters cut off. 3:10 to go in the first. 7-5, Vienna Lady Eagles lead. To the basket. Kick out. Now Jones back into the corner. Waters. Shot fake. Ridgeway on her. Around Ridgeway to the goal. Flings it up. No. Rebound Evan Lemon for Frankfurt. A lot of contact there.
Yeah. I think that was probably a good no call, but I wouldn't have been shocked had they called it.
Britton backing into the post. No. Rebound loose to Margelli. Melvin's open. Jumper up. Rims out.
Got to stop the ball.
Free throw jumper. No. Rebound. Bounces off a couple of Redbirds into the hands of Evan Lemon. 2:25 in quarter one remaining. Lemon downhill, left block, stops, spins, goes off the glass, missed the layup. Another point blank miss for West Frankfurt.
Couple right there at the door. You got to be able to finish. Those are demoralizing, especially when you're off to a slow start like they are right now.
Jones 3 no, and that's going to be out on Vienna.
If you're the Lady Redbirds, you just need to take a deep breath right now. I feel like they're rushing themselves when they don't really need to. You have 10 seconds to get it across when they are pressing, and there's no need to rush yourself. There's no shot clock just yet.
Lemon takes her time across the timeline, swings right to Timber Melvin. Melvin dribbles to the free throw line, stops, and gives it up Margelli. Long two, up, no, way too strong. Rebound pulled down. They had Britton wide open on the block.
Yeah.
They didn't give it to her. Instead, opposite way, 3 ball up, no, long rebound, going to go out, Frankfurt ball. Why am I not passing in the post?
Slow start here for the Lady Redbirds with 90 seconds left in the first quarter. You're looking just to finish this quarter off strong here. You've been stuck on number 5 there for a long time on the scoreboard, Garrett.
Melvin, bring it up right side. Cut off right wing, dribbles in to the corner, lost it, got it back, kick out Lemon. Lemon into the paint, gives Margelli. She'll fling one up on the way. No, and a rebound pulled down by Waters.
Not
and
a
then
good foul.
Foul on Melvin.
You don't want to foul that far away from the basket.
Or they'll give it to Britt.
Vienna's gone on a 7-2 run here in the quarter ever since the Lady Redbirds started it off with a three-pointer. Thankfully, you're only down 2 here for how rough of a first quarter it has been.
A lot of misses at the goal.
A lot of point-blank shots you got to make. And turnovers that shouldn't be there either. Been a frustrating first quarter for the Lady Redbirds.
Waters out at the volleyball line. Under a minute to go in the first. 7-5 Lady Eagles. We've got an illegal screen. Is that on Gurley?
I believe so. Vienna gonna press some more here because it's working. I mean, the Lady Redbirds are struggling with it, so they just need to get it to the middle, though. If you get it to the middle, you're gonna find success. You can't go to the corners.
Deflected out into the half court.
If you get it to the middle, though, that's all you got to do is get it to the Redbird head, and the press is beat every time. It's that simple.
Ridgeway, double, got it out to Evan Lemon with 40 seconds. Lemon, full head of steam, foul on the reach in. Second on Gurley.
Riley Merchant checking into the game. It's a name to have right there.
Melvin to throw in, lob into Margelli, corner to Castile, shot blocked.
Some good defense here by Vienna all around, playing without fouling, and they have a nice approach on offense. Could possibly get a 2-for-1.
25 seconds to go in the first.
Chance to increase their lead here going into the second quarter as they like to work that ball into the corner looking for a three-pointer. And Lemon with a steal.
Yeah, nice play.
Really good play.
This ball was just out in front of her, and she took it away. Down to 7. Corner. Ridgeway trying for her second triple. No. Rebound. Melvin with 2. Gives it to Lemon. She'll get it off at the buzzer, and it's off to the right. No good.
Would have been
Frankfurt,
huge.
5 points for a long time, but the defense keeping them in it, down just 2 through 1 quarter play on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Welcome you back for quarter 2. Frankfurt begins with the basketball. Paxton just down 2 points because the defense helping them out, but got to limit the turnovers.
Limit the turnovers, and you got to finish down low. And right on cue, there's another turnover, the 7th so far of the game. Right now, you're averaging a turnover per minute, Garrett. That's what we're averaging. It's not good.
How many they got?
7.
Oh, I only had 5, but
Well, your math is wrong.
I guess I tried to
You're
erase a few from the memory.
Yeah, I don't give any benefits. Good move.
Good post defense, though, and Lemon splits a pair of defenders and looks to push. 30 seconds into quarter 2. Lemon goes post. Castile spins. Bank shot, no. Rebound pulled down. Left to the lane jumper. Up, no good. And another look at the basket. Unsuccessful for West Frankfort.
You're getting good looks. You're just not finishing, and it's a little frustrating here as they've been stuck on 5 for a really long time. And we're going to get another, looks like, offensive foul here on Vienna. As they're
in a lull offensively as well.
Yeah, they're giving the Lady Redbirds every chance to take advantage here, and Lady Redbirds haven't done it. It's going to be the first team to limit their mistakes that will go on a run here, as this has been a pretty stagnant start to the game offensively.
.6:55 to go in the second. Castile's pass deflected. She gets it back, dribbles out of the corner, skips top. Ashley Ralla in first time. Good bench value last time out for her. Lemon swings. Ralla now top to Margelli. Margelli goes elbow to Evan Lemon. Good Vienna defense thus far. Margelli dribbles to the point, bumps off the defender, looks to get rid of it, and lost it. Other way we go. That's a travel. Credit Margelli at least for getting back. She gives it up, but she gets it right back. Frankfurt's going to get a new possession.
Anything you can do, I can do better, Garrett.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I guess you can do worse.
Yeah, it's true.
Not a good thing. Turn the ball over, but you see a lot of players just kind of hang their heads and trail, but at least she got back in front of her
Yeah.
opposition and got the ball back.
you're going to make a mistake, you're going to need to try to make up for it quickly. And there's the foul. Lady Redbirds still struggling to put the ball in the hoop. Hopefully some free throws here can give them some points on the board here finally after what feels like a really long time.
That's the second on Merchant. Abby Castile shooting 2. First one's no good. Partridge in place of, I'm going to assume that was Merchant, who took a seat with 2 fouls.
Yeah, I would assume as well.
For that trip. Britton fights for an offensive board.
That's what you love to see when you're struggling offensively.
Top Lemon. Had a hard time getting her going. Right side Margelli, top to Britton. Britton fakes a pass left. And she'll dribble around the defender to the goal. Britton gets hit, no whistle. And out of bounds, Frankfurt ball.
Certainly was out on Frankfurt, and it certainly was a foul. So
I mean, if there's
two missed calls.
if there's no foul, then it was definitely out on Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Looked like Britton touched it and wasn't in bounds.
Thankfully, you can't call New York in high school basketball, or that would have been overturned very quickly.
Rala triple, no good. Long rebound, track down Evan Lemon. Lemon through the paint, floater with the right, got it to fall, and it's 7-all. First score either side in a long time.
A much needed basket there for the Lady Redbirds, and now you got to get a stop. The offenses for both sides have been pretty stagnant, nothing really falling. Vienna's gotten good looks, and the Lady Redbirds have us too. They're just not making their point blanks.
Waters dribbles with the ball out top. She'll pull from deep. Instead, we'll try to spin into the paint. Up, bumped, no whistle, pulled down by Frankfurt.
Some contact there for sure.
Lemon the other way. Coach Metcalf not too happy. Free pass to the basket. Lemon missed the layup.
Another point blank layup missed there. I don't know what's going on here tonight. Almost was like this is a Space Jam moment where there's just little monsters hanging around the rim hitting it away.
And then a big turn with how hard its offense has been to come by. Flips the other way. Layup on the other side. Britton's layup good on a good feed. 9-all.
Very slow start here as we're about to reach the halfway mark of this second quarter.
Mount has led the charge for Vienna. Here's a triple, no good. Long rebound, saved in, and it's saved to Vienna. Open look instead to the basket for 2, up and in for Waters. Got the defender up in the air. 11-9 Vienna. Margelli, left side 2 on the way, rattles out. Rebound, Britton. Britton going back up. Oh, we've got a tie up. Melvin and Ridgway back in for Margelli and Castile. Waters at the point. Swing to Jones. Now Waters downhill to the goal. Fouled. She'll go to the line.
If Vienna wants to, they could really go on a run here to finish this quarter. I really feel like the momentum's with Vienna when it comes to, even though this is a relatively close game, still Vienna's controlled most of this with their defense. And if the Lady Redbirds aren't careful here, it could get out of hand.
Free throw rattles out. They get Rala on that foul. Her first. Second one, Waters goes 1 of 2. 12-9. Lemon goes to Melvin. Melvin will get across and go top to Ridgway. Now to Rala. Right block. Finds Britton left block. Lays it in for 2.
That's there every time. If they do that every time with the press, the way Vienna's pressing, that's something you should get 9 times out of 10.
And not an easy catch either on that block for Britton. Had to go down to the feet.
Yep, tough finish.
12-11, corner three, Jones. This one's way off. Rebound, Ralla for Frankfurt. Quickly met with the double, gives it out to Melvin, who
Push
gives
it.
to Lemon.
Got to push
Lemon
it.
gives back to Ralla, right side, bounces post. Britton, right block, up and in for 2 more.
Just keep doing it. More of the same. More of the same. That's been there all night. I'm glad they're finally using it, but you can't stop using it because Vienna's press is not that good. It's very beatable.
Especially on a live ball miss.
Yeah, they're very slow about getting back, and your transition offense, you should be up 10 points right now with how their transition defense is for Vienna. Now the cheering section's getting into it here a little bit, as it was pretty dead in here for the majority of this first half, Garrett.
Yeah, if you want to be a good cheering section, and this is their first game, I'll give them a break. This needs to be what it needs to be. You gotta have this intensity from the get-go.
Yeah,
You can't have the team do something, and then
Over
you
the
need
back.
to respond. The team needs to respond to you, not the other way around. Over the back call there, though. Frankfurt with a chance to get up by a couple of scores here, Paxton.
Yeah,
Could go a long way when offenses have been struggling.
It has been, and now, let's see how the Lady Redbirds do here for the first time in a minute. They're going to go up against Vienna on a set defensive possession here, so let's see how they weather.
Melvin left to the lane, jumper, rattles, no, rebound, Britton, no, Ridgeway in there fighting for it. I think we're going to have another tie-up. Britton to trigger. Lob in, Lemon in the lane. Off to the right, rattled around. They got an over the back on Frankfurt. It's Ridgeway.
Seemed a little bit of a force shot there.
Looked like also Lemon might have been anticipating a little bit of contact. Got a little bit, but not near enough for any sort of a whistle. It looked like she was expecting a little bit more there. 1:50 to go first half. This is Hook with the basketball for Vienna. Swing to Waters in front of Frankfurt's bench into the corner to Jones. The give and go. It's back inside to Waters. Layup too strong. Poor shot there. Should have probably tried to find somewhere out on the perimeter. 3 Redbirds were around her.
Yeah.
Once
absolutely.
that quick look wasn't there, probably needed to kick it out. Ridgeway.
Another turnover, another unforced turnover.
Yeah, that was definitely a walk, but it seems like it was only called because people said something.
Yeah, I don't think it was going to be called until we heard the Vienna bench really
That's
give it
something
to
you
him.
can't do. I mean, you can't just call it just because you hear someone say something. 1:10 to go first half. Downhill take. Cut off. Jones, she'll think about a 3 from out there. Looks like she's wanting to get right where at the point. Maybe heave one up.
I would have.
Oh, we all know you would have. She's going to try one here in a second. Keeps looking, getting her feet set.
Hey, that's the easiest three-pointer right there at the top of the key. It's the shortest three-pointer.
Not going to shoot from out there. At least I don't think she will. Waters thought about it.
Step back.
Now Jones. Palmer. Left block.
And one.
Bank shot in for Mount. Ridgeway steps into a 3. Got it for 3.
Vienna struggles with their transition defense. If you can get the ball out and get it in real quick, you're going to have easy shots every time.
Vienna can hold for 1. Frankfurt leads by 2. Jones, a lot of space out there. Swings to the left. Waters 3. Good. And Frankfurt takes their time getting it in. Lemon's shot will not be off in time. 17-16. Vienna goes into the halftime intermission with a 1-point lead on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
We welcome you back at the half from Max Morris. Vienna Lady Eagles 17, West Frankfort Lady Redbirds 16. This is the Kids Corral halftime show. Thoughts, impressions from half number one, Mr. Griffith?
Well, there was a lot of interesting scoring there. It was a long time there, 5-7, and then all of a sudden, right before the end of the first half, there we saw a lot of offense, and now it's 17-16. I think for the Lady Redbirds, you just got to clean it up. You know, you're turning the ball over way too many times, and they've been very effective at once you get the ball into the middle there, you're beating their press, and Vienna has shown the inability to get back on defense. So if your transition offense can improve, then you should have no problem finishing off a win here. But yeah, other than that, it's just a lot of silly mistakes for the Lady Redbirds and missing a lot of point blank shots tonight, Garrett. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, a lot of layups.
Easy shots that are 9 out of 10 they're going in.
And they're set layups, too.
Yeah.
There was one, Lemon kind of went up awkwardly on the left side, but for the most part, they've been just on the block and either rimming out or I'm not sure, but those are ones you expect to start getting to fall, and I think Lady Redbirds know that. And, you know, even if you make just a couple of those, you're in the lead. But, you know, you traded threes there to end the quarter. You keep letting players get open looks, you're going to give up threes. And that's the big difference. Vienna's going to keep looking to get players open on the perimeter. You got to be able to jump those screens. And if you can get a hand up, I'm not sure Vienna can beat you. If you get hands up and make them contested threes, I'm not sure how much offense they'll be able to get.
Yeah, Vienna likes to really, most of their offense is really trying to get looks in the corner for corner threes, so they're kind of wanting to stay around the perimeter. So if they're going to do that, let them do it. You just got to take advantage. I mean, with them taking those shots too, that's going to, anytime those are misses, they're going to be usually long misses to where you get the ball, you pass it back out, and you can beat them back on. Their transition defense, like I have mentioned a few times, is not very good. So let them take long shots, grab those long rebounds, and get easy baskets. But nothing's been easy tonight for the Lady Redbirds. If that first half showed us anything.
Let's go ahead and go over the scoring from half number one. Paxton, what do you got for me?
Well, leading for Vienna is Iris Mount. She's got 6 points. Abby Jones has 3. Jenna Walters has 5. And Maddie Palmer has 2. And for the Lady Redbirds, Presley Britton's got 8. Emma Ridgway has 6. And Lemon has 2. So, you know, your leading scorer from the first game of the season has only got 2 points here at halftime. And, you know, usually if that's the case, Garrett, you're probably thinking to yourself, wow, you know, they're probably down 10 points, 15 points. But you look up here at the scoreboard and you're only down 1. So you got to be feeling pretty good if you're Coach Dodd and if you're in at the halftime, you're telling your team, hey, this game, we should be winning this game. For one, if we make half of the easy shots we've missed, and two, if we stop turning the ball over when we shouldn't be turning it over. You know, obviously turnovers are a part of the game, but it's one of those things where when you're turning the ball over when it's unwarranted, it's a little bit of a tougher pill to swallow. So, no, but if you're the Lady Redbirds, you're feeling good right now. You're only down 1. Your leading scorer, who you expect to be your leading scorer this year, only has 2. So if you can get something going with her in the second half, you got to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, it's been a weird half.
Very long period there with no real scoring, and then all of a sudden there we had back-to-back, back-to-back threes and some fast break points there to where they kind of got the scoring there going. But yeah, it was a very weird half. Definitely the vibes were a little all over the place, if you ask me.
Frankfurt's shown that they're finding a way to beat that press now. It seems. If you can do that and finish your bunnies, I think you're in the driver's seat in this ball game.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just going to be a big if, and you got to. I mean, they've got a lot of turnovers, and a lot of them are their own fault. You know, Vienna's, they might be pressing you, might make you think you need to speed yourself up, but you're turning the ball over because you're picking up your dribble with no idea where you want to go with it, or you're just throwing it away because you want to get rid of the ball. And that's not what you want. That's what Vienna wants, but that's not what you want if you're the Redbirds.
And another thing, not much of a factor was free throws in the first half. Vienna 1 of 2, Frankfurt 0 of 2.
Yeah, no, quick first half there. And hopefully we get more of the same here for the second half, and hopefully the Lady Redbirds can get off to a quick start.
Typically that means we'll have a very, very long second half.
Yeah, they like to
They like
catch
to
up on their whistles when they miss them. So they get paid for, you know.
get paid per whistle.
Yep, yep. Tim Donahue did.
I would be, I'd be looking for everything if I got paid per
Yeah, yeah,
whistle.
yeah. Be calling a lot of those 3 seconds in the lanes that they never call.
So how would you like to free up Evan Lemon? I mean, obviously, if she gets going, you feel really good.
How would I like to free? I mean, if I'm coach, I would have Lemon standing right there where you see the Redbird in the middle of the court when they're pressing us, because you get it into somebody like Ashley Roller, whoever you want to get the ball from the inbounds. You pass it right to Lemon, then Lemon's in charge, and you're going to have a 3-on-2 fast break to where Euro step, you pass it to the wing, give it right back to Lemon for an easy layup, and Lemon's taller than most players too, to where she could attack the basket, and as long as she's not going in there wild, then she can probably draw a foul. So that's where I think you need to get it, is put Lemon in the middle and let her go to work against this lackluster press we've seen from Vienna.
Through the lane, Waters banks it in. 3-point Vienna lead, 19-16. Lemon, free throw line, finds Ridgeway left block, looks to give it up, and it's going to be tapped around. Vienna's got it.
Another unforced turnover.
Jones, downhill kick out to the right. Now back to the point. That's Mount. Now Waters, 3 is good. Way too much space.
Yep, she's shown the ability to knock those down, and she double pumped it a few times there to see if anybody was going to come out on her. They didn't, and all the momentum here on Vienna's side is we're going to get a foul here. Lady Redbirds need to be very careful here. Vienna might go on a little run here to start this third quarter.
Fouls on Waters. Her first, team first. Britton throws it right to Mount.
On the floor. Even though everybody knew she was going up for the layup.
First on Castile, and a slow start for Frankfurt. A quick 5-0 run. It's 22-16.
5-0 run done by Waters.
She's on an 8-0 run of her own, I believe. I think she hit the 3 to close quarter 2. Is that right?
Yep, she did. Well, there's some of the whistles you were talking about. It's already gotten 3 of them here in the first minute 15.
That's number 2 on Lemon. Team second. 6:45 to go in the third. 22-16 the score. Vienna enjoying their largest lead of the evening. Waters gives up. Jones, free throw line. Now back Waters. Steps beyond the perimeter. Loses the dribble. Gives it top to Jones. Back to Waters. Looking corner. Lobs in. Mount back to Waters. Shot fake around Lemon. Contact. Bank shot. Nope. Rebound pulled down. Britton, who gives to Melvin. Who gives to Lemon. 6:20 to go in the third. Lemon crossover dribble. Round the defender. Finds Melvin. Right block. Through her legs. Kicked out. It'll be out of bounds. Off of West Frankfurt.
Everything going wrong for the Lady Redbirds and everything going right for Vienna. And if the Lady Redbirds aren't careful here, they're going to look up and they're going to be down more than 10 quickly.
Into the post. Picked off by Britton.
I think everybody knew where she was going with on that one. We're going to have Reynolds Ridgeway bringing the ball up.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Lemon
Lemon gave it up to her. It's like, hey, you're the point guard.
Yeah. It's who you want to get going to offensively here.
Margelli. She's trying to find her shot this season. Ridgeway to the goal. Baseline. Tough look. Back the other way.
One of those moments where you dribble with your head down and you commit to shooting and you don't know really where you're at. It's tough positioning there on that right side layup.
5:10 to go in the third. Thrown out of bounds, Frankfurt ball. They called a foul on Frankfurt.
It's not a good call. Not a good call. little bit of a flop there.
Not like it's pass interference. I mean,
yeah, it's true.
you can't call that. I mean,
Frankfurt still, the score here in the half, and Vienna on a little 5-0 run themselves here. Waters for herself, actually. Tough
lob
pass.
into the paint. Kick out. Open three. Hook. Back of the rim, no. Fight for the board. Wrestle for it. Foul on Frankfurt.
50-50 ball is going Vienna's way right now. Vienna's getting a lot of good looks, too. Even that three-pointer there that we just saw. Wide open look. Just didn't fall.
Mount to the line to shoot. 2. Rolla to the table for Frankfurt. Free throw good. The lead is 7. Say, 9-0 run?
Yep.
10-0 run.
It's a very important possession here. You had to score here in the half, and it was a struggle really offensively in that first half, too, besides maybe 3 minutes there. So.
Lemon walked with the ball.
And lackluster turnovers, Garrett. I mean, these are not forced turn. I mean, these are turnovers where Vienna's not forcing you to turn it over. You're just doing it on your own. You're really being rushed tonight.
Pass inside. Stepping in front of it. Picked off. Other way we go. Lemon. Cut off at the point.
Not looking towards the basket.
Now dribbles to the goal. Left side. She's go to the line to shoot 2.
You really need Lemon to start being aggressive here offensively. I feel like she's not really looking for her shot, maybe trying to get everyone else involved. But at this point, you're down 8 here, and you got to get someone going. You have to score in the half.
Two a 2 trip. Going to get the offense going, at least take care of business at the line. That's what Lemon did there. Britton will take a seat. Castile back in. 24-18. 4:10 to go in the third. Into the post. Spinning. Waters. 2 more.
Waters has had 7 so far here in the second half. 10's going back to the last few seconds of that first half as well. It's never a good sign, too, with how far Frankfurt's offense is right now. When you're getting pushed that far towards the half line, you're not good, especially when you're just throwing the ball and not knowing where you're going with it.
Taken right back. Margelli stops, waits for help. Castile, now Rolla. Top with its Lemon.
Country mile away from the basket, Garrett. You gotta get someone going towards the basket. You do not want to be going where they're at right now on offense.
Lemon blocked off nicely on her way to the goal, left of the lane. Now Ridgway smacks in the face, stops on the block, kicks out Rolla. Rolla gives Castile in a weird spot in the corner. Now Rolla, feet set, 3 on the way. It's good.
Much needed. First field goal of the half for the Lady Redbirds. Needed that, Garrett, desperately. And Rolla again coming off the bench and making something happen. She got the steal there too. They got the ball back for them, and then it hits the three-pointer.
It's some big moments this far in the season for her off the bench. Here's Jones, guarded by Margelli. Crossover dribble, lost, got it back. Basket and 1.
I think you might be onto something there about those whistles, Garrett.
I didn't see a whole lot there.
Not too much. I thought Ashley did a good job of stepping over there, and she was straight up, and I think that's just one of those moments that ref expecting there to be more contact than what there really was.
Free throw no good. Offensive rebound. Right back up with it. No. Box out. Ridgway tapped it to Rolla. Rolla Somehow not a foul there when she gets tripped.
Should have been.
Two more.
Yeah, you're going to have to call a timeout if you're Coach Dodd.
30-21. We'll take a break. Vienna with a 9-point edge on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Two minutes to go in the third. Paxton, a big 2 minutes to close this out. You'd like to pull this a little closer.
Yeah, you don't want to go into the fourth quarter down 10 points, and very huge here these next 2 minutes.
Britton downhill, cut off. Finds Lemon in the paint. Knocked away from her. Loose on the floor. Vienna's got it. Skip up ahead Jones, right sideline. Had
Wide
a teammate.
Dribbling with your head down.
Stripped free. Into the corner. Now Waters. Lobs into the post. Layup up. Nope. Rebound. Britton, who gives to Lemon with 1:20 to go, quarter 3. Margelli left side. Corner, it's Rolla. Bounces left block. Britton. Couldn't get it, and a rebound pulled down by Waters. Waters linked to the floor. Bounces left block. Layup, no. Rebound, Castile. Needing help. Gives it out to Britton, who walks across the timeline with 50 seconds. Defender behind her. Knocked out. Frankfurt ball. 49 seconds to go in the third.
It's been a rough third quarter for the Lady Redbirds, Garrett. Very, very rough.
Into Evan Lemon. Get in now with a couple of good score and a good stop here. And look for some momentum. Lemon, good take to the goal. Off the glass for 2. All right, got the score. Now need the stop.
Yep, it's imperative to get a stop going into the fourth.
Because you do have the arrow.
Yep. Get a stop here, and you're feeling good going into the fourth. Got to get the stop, though, first.
Waters fell down, kept the dribble, though. Did her best Harlem Globetrotter impersonation.
Did give the Harlem Globetrotter vibes there.
After tonight, ladies in action over in Harrisburg next week, beginning Monday. We'll have their games Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday as part of that Bulldog Preview Tournament. Down the lane, through a couple, laid it in. Now just 8 seconds. Frankfurt needs to go.
It's too easy.
Lemon beyond the perimeter with 2. She'll pull up. She got her shot blocked, and it's going to be the end of the period. So instead, it's Vienna who closes with a basket and a stop. 32-23 through 3 quarters of play on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 937 4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Back for quarter number 4. Ready to go?
I was born ready.
Vienna with the ball. Couple seconds in after a quick Frankfort turnover.
It's been the Achilles heel so far this season.
32-23, 15 seconds in. Waters at the point. Handoff, she'll think about a 3. Instead, all the way to the basket. No one picked her up. Layup up and in. The lead is 11.
It's a walk in the park for her. A little Matador-like defense there by the Lady Redbirds. Got away with the travel. Oh, tough shot. Nothing going right for the Lady Redbirds, Garrett. Nothing going right.
Back the other way we go. Three ball, good. That's Waters.
It's been the Waters show since 1 minute left in the first half. Tough pass. She was certainly out of bounds.
How's that out on Frankfort?
You know, I was wondering the same thing, Garrett. It was right in front of him, too.
How is that out on West Frankfort?
That's like the Kevin Durant situation years ago.
I mean, if you're going to say she saved it, which she didn't.
She didn't save it.
She was the last to touch it.
Incompetent officiating. That's what it's called, my friend.
Your words.
I'll stand behind him. All day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
Other way we go on an offensive foul.
Ball don't lie.
Giving it right back.
Gonna have to get something going here for the Lady Redbirds. You don't have much time left here to get back in this game.
No, and especially with it being as low scoring. It's not like it's a 67-53 game. It's a 37-23, and now we're giving it back the other way, a travel.
I think it was a carry. Either or. No bueno. Oh, wow. That was a tough pass to get in there.
Out to Melvin, open for 3, fires. Back of the iron, no.
Not a good half of basketball for the Lady Redbirds, Garrett.
Ball thrown out of bounds. No, and they've not been able to get their offense going from the get-go.
It's been a
They've
struggle.
Really not had any looks this half. I mean, they've
been a struggle, my friend.
Not figured out Vienna defensively. And A credit to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Three
So-
ball from Melvin. No. Rebound. Ridgway's foul.
Sure. I think that free throw's been the indication for the night for the Lady Redbirds, Garrett. I think that just kind of solidifies what we've seen here tonight.
Well, good response. Makes the second.
I'm never gonna be going to criticize anybody on free throws. So
Well, if you're going to airball a free throw, you might as well just make the next one. And that's what
absolutely.
Ridgway did. Erase that first one. Get it out of the mind. 37-24, your score. Vienna playing catch with the basketball. Waters finds Jones back door for two.
Yep. Lady Redbirds got caught napping on the weak side there, and a backdoor cut, wide open layup. It's good basketball.
Ridgway open for three. Got it.
Her third three-pointer of the night. Been a bright spot. Down
Yeah,
12.
she had probably two or three the other night.
Yep, she did. Two for sure, I know of. Let them play, let them play. Down 12 with 4 minutes. You got to string some stops and some quick buckets, and fouling's not going to get the job done.
Marcelli back in for Melvin. Waters dribbles out top, swings to the right to Jones. Into the corner to Hook. Into the post, Mount.
Good move.
Back of the iron. Good move, but credit Abby Castile with a good post defense, and then not sure what happened there. I look up and the ball's thrown into Vienna's bench. That's you talked about the free throw. That is what sums up the night.
That's the epitome of the night right there. This has been a rough display of basketball.
I will say though, Vienna's typically a team that scores a lot of points up in the 60s and 70s. You know, I thought Frankfurt's defense has actually done good enough for them to win. They just not had a good enough offense tonight.
Yeah, I mean, and you can credit some of that to Vienna's defense, but some of it's also on Frankfurt. You know, they've been some of their worst enemies tonight when it comes to turning the ball over and missing point blank shots. So, kind of a questionable foul there.
She's standing straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing shocks me anymore.
It wasn't.
Nothing shocks
I thought
me.
it was going to be on the tailing defender, maybe on the hip or something, but instead, no, it was on Britton, who was standing there paying rent.
Yeah.
In the paint.
Yeah, nothing shocks me anymore.
First one good from Jenna Waters, who's been the star of the night. It's not a bold assumption, is it?
Nope, not bold at all. I think it's a fair one.
Makes both. 3:16 to go. Castile will bring it up. I think you're in the point now where you probably try to get Ridgway open and let her shoot a couple of threes the way she's shot the ball to start the year, because you need points in a hurry. Instead, it's a Frankfurt turnover. Vienna doesn't have to shoot. Waters probably could have taken it, but smartly just pulls it out and says, hey, we've got a big lead. Let's bleed a little bit of time here.
Yeah, time's their friend right now. So, and if the Lady Redbirds aren't going to pressure you too much, you can just let the time go until they decide to start pressuring a little bit more.
Britton got it free for a moment. Vienna able to get it back. Waters swings it right to Hook. Back to Waters out near center court circle. Waters loses the dribble and hands off. And a foul on Margelli.
Took a minute off the clock there. Possession started at 3:16. Not good, not good, not good.
Okay. What we got? We might have a time. Yeah, Frankfurt timeout with 2:15 to go in the contest. Vienna inching closer to their first victory of the season at 14 on the Redbirds on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
2:15 left in the game. 41-27 Vienna leading West Frankfurt. Looking ahead of our broadcast schedule next week. Monday, we have the boys' season opener at Heron.
Exciting.
And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday in Harrisburg with the Lady Redbirds against Carmi, AJ, and El Dorado. So a lot more basketball coming your way next week.
You know, at one point, Garrett, this game was 17-16.
Yeah, Frankfurt led at 16-14.
Yep, and then they hit a three-pointer to take the lead going into halftime. They haven't looked back.
Now Vienna will call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 1:51 left in the ball game on Redbirds Live.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galadich Honda in West Frankfort.
We're back. Frankfurt will have the ball with 1:42 to go. Couple of subs.
It's been a rough second half of basketball for the Lady Redbirds. About 90 seconds left in this game. Almost another turnover there, and that will be another turnover.
So Frankfurt with 27 points as a whole. I believe I'm guessing it's Ridgeway leading the way with what, 10?
Yes, yep. 3 3-pointers and a free throw.
So it's looking like she's going to be the lone Redbird to score in double figures in both games.
Yep. Starting off the year.
Unless Evan Lemon can get a couple baskets here, which she definitely can.
Yep.
Or Presley Britton, but Presley Britton not out there at the moment. Lemon stops left block. She wants the double figure. She's got a basket there. She's at 8.
She heard you. She said, hold on, give me. She says, I have 90 seconds to get a couple shots up here.
First varsity action for Eliana Campbell and Kylie Bowling in their young careers. Two shots coming for Chloe Hook. That
About
hit the
hit
Raptor.
I was just about to say the same thing. That was a Dirk-like. It's a Dirk-like shot.
There you got your mic fixed.
I did. Somebody walked behind us and grabbed it, almost
Looking for an autograph
Yeah, well,
from you.
they should know time and place.
They should know. Get it off eBay.
I thought I got up. Hey, we got a minute 14 left, and I might sign a few. Here comes your 10th point here for Lemon. I feel it, Garrett.
I'm fine with it. Let's get her a couple more than that. Instead, how about a nice pass?
Right.
Couldn't finish was Rala. A minute to go. 41-29. Lemon fouls. And Waters will go to the free throw line. That's the 4th on Lemon. Both free throws good. 43-29. Ridgeway swings to Britton. Britton downhill to the goal. Up. She can't get the finish.
One of those nights, man. One of those nights.
I don't think Frankfurt needs to foul right now. I don't know if they're going to hit a 14-pointer.
Yeah, I don't think those are possible.
You can still, I would still like getting up playing defense, see if you can get a turnover, but there's no reason to foul.
No
here.
reason to foul. Absolutely not.
20 seconds left. Vienna running the timer down. Dribble handoffs. This is Jones. That's going to do it. 43-29. Vienna knocks off the Lady Redbirds here in the home opener. We'll take a break, come back, wrap things up on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
We welcome you back in the post-game coverage. 43-29. Vienna knocks off West Frankfort here in our IBI Management post-game show. Paxton, let's get your thoughts on tonight's ball game. Vienna able to really limit Frankfurt's offense.
Yeah, Frankfurt really struggled out of the start, out of the jump, I guess I should say, to get anything going, to get any flow. Um, they won Tuesday night, but we did say a big problem for the Lady Redbirds was their turnovers, and it was a problem again tonight. And Vienna pressed them most of the game, but a lot of their turnovers were unforced, and they couldn't get into any flow offensively, and just one of those nights for them, and for Vienna. It was the complete opposite. Struggled in the first quarter. Really, the first quarter was a struggle for both teams, but Vienna found their stride there towards the end of that first half, and then it was the water show from here on out.
Let's go ahead and go over our scoring from tonight's ball game. We'll begin with the Vienna Eagles.
Well, like I said, Waters led the way. She had 23, 8 at halftime, and had a strong third quarter that really got her to her 23 points. Abby Jones had 9 to go with as well. Iris had 10, and Palmer had 2. Then for the Lady Redbirds, you had Ashley Rollo with 3, Lemon had 8, Chrisley Britton also had 8, and then Emma Ridgway led the way with 10. She hit a couple three-pointers in game 1 of the season, hit a few more here tonight, so she's showing the ability to hit some three-pointers, and that was the key to one of my keys for them this season was the ability to hit some more three-pointers this season, and so far they've been able to do that. So
Yeah, just not able to get nothing going offensively, and credit to Vienna really limiting Evan Lemon tonight.
yeah, well, we saw Metcalf. I mean, he was at that game against Carterville. He was there. He had his team ready to go tonight, and when you get a game like you did from Waters, your defense has got to do the rest, and you can win a game like they did tonight.
All right, we'll go ahead and give out a player of the game brought to you by Melissa Walton Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. Paxton, who you got?
I'm gonna have to go with Ridgway. Another strong game tonight. She's the only Lady Ripper to have double-digit games in both games so far this season. Hit a few three-pointers tonight. Hit 3 to be exact. Went 1 for 2 from the line. So Ridgway is taking the Player of the Game award tonight.
Emma Ridgway, Melissa Walton Shelter Insurance player of the game. Also, Frankfurt just 3 of 6 at the line. Didn't really get there.
No.
Vienna 7 of 11. Got there a few more times, but a game Frankfurt couldn't get the ball inside the perimeter.
Struggled. I mean, it was a big struggle, and it really shouldn't have been. I thought Vienna's press was not very good. I thought it was very beatable, and when when the Lady Rippers got going there in that second half, not second half, my apologies, second quarter, it was because they were beating the press by getting in the middle. At one point it was 7-5, and then all of a sudden you looked up and the Lady Rippers had a 16 to 14 point lead, and it was because they were attacking the middle of the press, getting it to where they needed to, and that's all you had to do. And then unfortunately they couldn't find it again, and like I said, Vienna was money from second quarter on out.
A lot of action next week. Monday with the boys at Heron. Then
got a busy week.
Lady Redbirds in Harrisburg Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. On the call, a part of the Lady Bulldog Preview Tournament. Fun time of the year with a lot of basketball going on. We thank you so much for tuning in here to the Lady Redbirds home opener. Thanks to Quincy King. Camera debut tonight.
And you know what? He didn't do too bad of a job on the camera tonight. He was really nervous. Talked about it all week, and I'm excited and happy for him. And I'm glad it went really well. So
thanks to Quincy.
He might be back.
Yeah, we'll see. Paxton Griffith is thanks as always on the color commentary.
Pleasure's all mine.
And I'm Garrett